All right, hey, Shalom, Akin. This the brothers here from GMS Atlanta Church. Got the brother Partham, Matazawam. We're going to start out by giving all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Ruchah Kodash. Double honors unto the apostles and elders at Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and safety to the elect laboring around the four corners of the earth. This Godspeed is going to be entitled, This Truth is Not Based on Skin Color. And the reason why, we're going to go into this is because there's a term out here right now called Black Hebrew Israelite. All right? Now, really there's no such thing as a Black Hebrew Israelite. A Hebrew Israelite is not a color.
That's right.
All right? That's not, it's not a color thing where you got red and blue and yellow. There's no color called Hebrew Israelite.
That's right.
All right? It's an actual nationality. And Hebrew Israelites can look like any other nation. They could look like a Chinese man. They could look like a white man. They could look like a so-called black man, a so-called Mexican man, a so-called Puerto Rican man. All right? Hebrew Israelites goes back to the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
That's right.
It's not based on color, man. All right? You want to say something?
This is not a black thing, okay?
That's right.
Like the children of Israel are different shades of brown, and then on top of that, that's just a progenitor, of the children of Israel. We curse. Part of our curse is to be scattered amongst the nations.
That's right.
Okay, and what you know about Jake? Jake like women.
Yep.
So Jake gonna get down, So we sprinkled and mingled among all the other nations, man. And we look like them, okay, but our spirit is nothing like them, okay?
Yeah.
But this is not a black thing because, the government trying to mush us in with the so-called Black Hebrew Israelite movement.
Right.
Along with that black identity extremism. And it's not so. These scriptures not a black thing. This is not a black thing. This is an Israelite thing.
And you can't, and the so-called white man, you can't group us into something according to what you think we are.
That's right.
We never said that we were a pro-black or a pro-black movement. All right?
That's right.
We sent out here by the inspiration of Yahweh Bashim Shai
That's right,
to
bro.
declare the true doctrine to the children of Israel, the elect. So we're going to start with that Romans 2:29. And Salaki, if we stuttering, it's cold out there.
Romans 2:29. But he is a Jew, which is one inwardly.
Start at 28, Bible.
Come. Romans 2:28. For he is not a Jew, which is one outwardly.
Yeah, see, a Jew is not somebody that looks a certain type of way. You got certain people that look like black men that's really Edomites.
That's right, bro.
All right? You got dark-skinned Ishmael. You got dark-skinned East Indians. That don't mean that they're our people. So a Jew is not based on the outward appearance. Go ahead.
Come. Neither is that circumcision, which is outward in the flesh.
Right. See, the circumcision is not that outward in the flesh, man. All right? Go ahead.
Come. But he is a Jew, which is one inwardly.
Meaning your spirit. Your spirit declares your nationality, man, who you are.
That's right, bro.
The seed of your father. All right? So if your father is a so-called black man and your mother's a so-called white woman, you are the seed of your father. That's how your nationality is declared. All right? Simple. But they still want to try to group us with some kind of pro-black movement or some kind of black identity extreme group. That's why we not with these other camps, man.
That's right.
That's why we don't get with these other camps, man. Cause they all blacked out. The Most High is beyond that shit, man.
Okay. And just to give an example, just to illustrate it and draw it for you simpletons, okay? Blake Griffin's son looks like a blonde-haired, blue-eyed Edomite.
Yeah.
But he is a big boy Jake.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
And Diana Ross' daughter is going into slavery.
That's right.
That's it.
Come on.
That's it.
Yeah.
Now, if you think that's pro-black, then you fucking ignorant, man.
That's right. And even the job that I work, I pick up, I pick up and drop off a lot of different nationalities. And I was in the car with a man that was from Korea, but he had more flavor than a lot of so-called black men.
Yeah.
It's showing you that, this is not about all black people, man. We got people everywhere out here, man. Like it tells you in the book of Jeremiah, you can get that too, huh? the Lord is not one-dimensional. The Lord can have his seed scattered amongst all other nations, looking like those nations, but he still got love for the spirit in that man or that woman. You know? And that's what we out here to declare that in the spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Shai, man. You know, that this thing is not strictly based on color of the skin, man. It's based on the spirit of the man. You know? Go ahead, Jeremiah, you know, it should be Jeremiah 9. My heritage is as a speckled bird, you know. But if not, then get Hosea 8 and 8. Yeah, cause it's cold out here, so
fingers, man.
Yeah, they froze up. You know, but this is also I'm gonna throw in there too. This is a fight, man. This is definitely a fight, man. Coming out here battling these, you know this 20-degree weather, 18, 15-degree weather, man. You gotta be in the spirit, man. The spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Shai gotta be with you to come out here and do this labor, man. This ain't for the weak or the faint-hearted, man. But just go to Hosea 8 and 8, bro. We'll go back to that.
Okay.
Hosea chapter 8, verse 8. You know, just to further prove the point that the Lord is not dealing with the color of the skin. The Lord, his mind is deeper than that, man. The Lord's mind is deeper than skin color. All right? It's the spirit that belongs in that man. That's what the Lord deals with, man. You know? Good, I
Get it. It's a set.
Con. Yeah. Hosea 8 and 8. You know, because even us being scattered amongst all these other nations was a curse written of in Deuteronomy the 28th chapter.
That's right, bro.
Go ahead,
Hosea 8 and 8. Israel is swallowed up. Now shall they be among the Gentiles as a vessel where is no pleasure.
That's right. So it says what? It says Jacob is swallowed up and shall be amongst the Gentiles. All right, meaning who? The other nations. All right. So throughout the history, our people lived amongst the other nations. All right, and took on the identity and the customs of those other nations, but inwardly their spirits were of the Israelites. All right. Go ahead.
This is Matthew's 10 and 5.
Yep.
These 12 Yahweh shall send forth and commanded them, saying, go not into the way of the Gentiles, and into any city of the Samaritans enter ye not.
Go ahead.
But go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
That's right. And when Yahweh Shai sent Paul out to the Gentiles, he sent Paul to teach to the Israelite Gentiles that was scattered amongst the other nations. Because right there, Yahweh Shai was talking about the natural Gentiles. He said, go not into the way of the Gentiles. He was talking about the natural Gentiles, man. All right, the other nations. All right, but when Paul went on his missions, all right, when Paul went on his journeys to preach the word, he went to the Israelite foreigners. All right, that's where you get the story of Cornelius. All right. So this thing, man, you know, Jake don't have the vision. They don't have the vision of the Yahweh B'Shem Shai. They stuck in the stupid, you know. But the Lord, the Heavenly Father, He's getting ready to perform a miracle with the Gentiles. You're going to start seeing a lot of brothers coming into these camps looking like other nations but got the spirit of an Israelite on them, man.
That's right.
All right? You got something?
Get to it.
Yeah, but if not, you know, we'll go ahead and close it out because, you know what?
Just one more for sure.
Okay,
This is Proverbs 1 and 17. It says, surely in vain the net is spread in the sight of any bird. Okay? So, with that being said, you Edomites can't trip us up with that. We see right through it, man. Okay? That you releasing your whole little plan of boxing us in with the little BIE section, it's not going to work for us, man. We know how to break these scriptures down and show your ignorance to the world.
That's right. And it's going to further prove the point that we were making all along, that you were a devil.
That's right.
That's what it's going to do. It's going to further prove the point that you a devil because you're trying to slander, you're trying to put words in our mouth, you're trying to group us into some kind of extremist category when we're just telling the people out here the truth. You just mad because you're a devil, man.
That's right.
That's all it is.
You're just mad because your kingdom is over, man.
That's right.
And
so
you can see it, and all your allies know it, and they moving against you.
Yep.
You know.
Everybody hate the so-called white man. right?
And rightfully so, because you don't deal right, man.
Yep.
You don't deal
And
right,
we
man.
just here to clear the air, which we always clear the air, all right? And let you know this thing ain't about color. We got a brother in our camp that's of Hispanic origin, of the tribe of Issachar. Does that look like a so-called? We got a lot of brothers in Great Millstone, man, that look like so-called white people.
I want to say it's camp leaders in Great Millstone that look like Edom.
Yeah, that don't look like a Shaft or Richard Roundtree.
Wesley Snipes.
Yeah. So hey man, Esau, you just reaching, and we gonna keep pounding you with the word, man. So we gonna close out giving all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Ruach Kodash. Double honors once again to the apostles and elders. Peace and safety to the elect men, women, and children.
That's right.
Shalom.
Shalom.